People, Deluded, I'm back again. Good morning, I hope you're all doing well and safe. Quick one, nothing of relevance to Arsenal. There's a lot of Arsenal rumours, you know. Upamecano, new contract, Partey, Aouar, you know, this guy, that guy, United, this guy, that guy, City, this guy, that guy, Liverpool, the same. We might as well speak about a couple of rumours that have come up, you know. Now, you lot know Dayot Upamecano. He seems to be sought after by a lot of teams. He seems to have been Arsenal's first choice. In my opinion, we couldn't get him, so we've got Gabriel. He's been linked with Manchester United. Apparently, Manchester United are hell-bent on getting him. Apparently, United are getting Van der Beek, like you've seen. Sandro is still in the backwaters. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made no secret of wanting to sign a left-footed centre-half, a left-sided centre-half, in which he ticks all the balls, all the boxes, sorry. You know, his concentration, and at times I think if you watch him all season, his ball playing can put people under pressure. But I do think in the last few months, especially the Champions League, he's come up heaps and bounds. He's brave, he can carry the ball. He's a very good defender, he's a man mountain. You know, he's whatever they're putting in the France with Waters, in the water with France in relation to their defenders, he is that. You know, he could be a hallmark of Manchester United's defence. He would be money well spent. You know, apparently the fee required is 40 to 50 million euros. You know, if United have that, or even if it's just a bit more, they should be paying that, even in this market. You know, he's extended his deal. Maybe that's to protect Leipzig's sell-on value and whatever, and a bit of thanks for what they've given to the club. Obviously, temporarily earn a bit more money in his pocket. A move will happen. Clearly, this is his last season at Leipzig. If he doesn't move now, he will move. And it's time to move to Man United, in my opinion. The club he could have joined at 16, which he didn't. You know, he's had a fantastic time with Leipzig. It's now time to leave, and I think Man United would be a good option for him. He'd obviously fit in well. You've got a couple of French speakers, specifically Pogba. You know, he's got the resale value. For United, again, you know, I'm sure you look at it, they'll probably have to sign another centre-half, but you've got Maguire, who isn't too old. You've got Upamecano, who's got age on his side. Left back, this, you know, sure isn't the oldest. And Brendan Williams, I'm not sure long-term, but they've got age on their side. Dean Henderson is quite young. Wan-Bissaka isn't the oldest. So there's a young sort of defence that could be built there, sort of thing. The man himself has said, I extended, I am very sought after, I am speaking with clubs, but I'm not in a hurry. We'll see what happens in the future. And clearly he wants to take his time to decide the future. He knows he's a man in demand. He knows every good performance means another club is interested. And we'll have to see. I do think if United have the opportunity to go for him, they should go for him, people. It makes complete sense. Away from that, and apparently Everton are close to completing a deal for James Rodriguez and Allen. By the time this video comes out, they'll probably both be done. I'm sure many Everton fans, the marquee one is James Rodriguez, you know. He's a showstopper, free kicks, goals. You want to see him do what you've seen him do for Real Madrid, to a degree Bayern Munich, obviously for Porto, and actually Monaco before that. You know, he's an excellent player, and I think he'll fit in well at Everton. And he's a player fans should be excited about. You know, him, Richarlison, you've got some good options there, and whatnot. Pardon me. Apparently he'll sign a 3-year deal, and he's currently completing his medical. Apparently they're going to get Napoli's Allen as well. So with that, that's a tenacious midfielder. I'm not really convinced with any of Everton's midfield options, really. Apparently they want Decore, so if you could get Allen and Decore, that's a big move. That's a big move, people, if you could get that. And it just shows for me the pull of Ancelotti, you know. No disrespect to Everton, but Ancelotti is a big reason as to these players coming in, and maybe the why Richarlison hasn't moved on and players like that haven't moved on yet. Good signing for Everton. Finally, Wijnaldum, apparently he's given his okay to Barcelona in relation to joining them, and he'll become Ronald Koeman's first signing. You know, he's worked with him before at national team level. I'm sure it'll be a bitter blow for Liverpool to lose. He's been a good serviceman. But I understand the move. Clearly, he's had cold feet in relation to signing a new deal at Liverpool. Whether he wants to sign a new deal, whether he wants more money or what is another thing, or a better term of contract. But I understand his reluctance, people. I think on a grand scheme of things, I won't say it helps Liverpool, because I like Wijnaldum. I think Wijnaldum is one of the most underrated players at Liverpool, just as a non-Liverpool fan looking at Liverpool. I know all the other players get their ratings, but I think Wijnaldum is very important, and he doesn't score many, but when he does, it's important moments. I really like Wijnaldum as a footballer, and I would, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be peed off if he left and whatnot. But at the same time, it might be a blessing in disguise, because they're getting a bit of an age in midfield to a degree, and they need to inject, I won't say some youth, but midfield with a different sort of skill set, more technically based. And obviously Wijnaldum frees that up, and he might give a decent fee. Apparently there's a fee of 15 to 20 million, which isn't a bad fee. I understand Wijnaldum if he wants to leave, because Barcelona is a mess right now. But regardless, you can't turn down Barcelona to a degree. Like, that's at 29, is that opportunity going to come again? And to be fair, you know, he's not from England. He didn't grow up a Liverpool fan, so he has no allegiances like that to England. He's come, you know, he's been at PSV or wherever he was before, won titles there, went to Newcastle, done his thing there. Opportunity came to go to Liverpool. You know, he's won the league and the Champions League. What more is there to do? Of course, he could be part of Liverpool trying to challenge again and whatnot. But maybe he's just grown tired of England. You know, he's been here since 2015. Like I said, he's won the major titles that Liverpool have had to offer him. 2 big titles, you know, Champions League and a Premier League. And he might say, you know what, I've been here 5 years. I've loved my time at Liverpool. I want to try a new adventure. At 29, I don't know if that opportunity is going to come again. Go into Barcelona, regardless of where they are as a club, and he'll do his thing. Now, Barcelona, for me, in isolation, Wijnaldum isn't a bad signing. He's not a bad signing, but then you're selling Rakitic, and then you're selling Vidal allegedly, and then you're bringing in Wijnaldum at 29. Surely you should be looking for a younger profile, because you brought in Pjanic of that same age as well. You've got rid of Arthur. I think Wijnaldum will be a good signing for Barca, but that's just my opinion. And you know, it would be a bitter blow for Klopp, because isn't Wijnaldum, you know, he leads by example on the field. He's a 4th captain, I believe. You know, I don't know how it works at Liverpool, but I do believe there is a hierarchy and Wijnaldum's there, so he's clearly a big voice in the changing rooms. But I understand it, man. And 15, 20 million, that could help Liverpool. It might not seem like much, but they've been linked with Thiago, apparently 30 million euros. You get 20, let's just say you get 20 for Wijnaldum, you're basically playing 10 million for Thiago. Or let's just say you get 15, 20 for Wijnaldum, you sell Harry Wilson for 20, 30 million pounds. You know, where are you living now? And there's a couple of other players Liverpool could probably get off the books as well, Origi and these sort of players. These signings are paying for themselves. We'll have to see what happens, people. But in relation to United, I think they should go all out for Upamecano. In relation to Liverpool, you know, Wijnaldum leaving might not be as bad as first thought, while it is frustrating. And Everton, if I was the Everton fans, I'd be excited about the signing of Allen and James Rodriguez, man. You know, on one hand, it does scream FIFA signings, but on the other hand, you know, I'm seeing a tenacious, ball-playing, tenacious sort of midfield maestro in Allen, who can, not bad passing the ball forward. James Rodriguez, you'd imagine he scores goals and does decent things for Everton. So we'll have to see, man. The transfer window's heating up, and we'll really have to see how it develops. But for now, I've got nothing more to add. People, DG, I'm out.